Alright guys, I didn't want to make this video, but this company has thoroughly pissed me off to the point where I feel like it's necessary. Um, this CPlay2Air adapter is a wireless CarPlay adapter, dongle if you will, that you use in your car to make your CarPlay wireless. It's a great idea. This is the second dongle I've used to try and address this situation. I drive a 10th gen 2018 Honda Accord with Apple CarPlay, but it doesn't have the wireless CarPlay. So the reason for getting this product, the first product I got was the second generation of this, called the CarLinkit 2, I believe, and I got that off of Amazon. It didn't work out. Long story short, neither one of these did. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to create this video to kind of share my experience, and so that hopefully you guys don't make the same mistake I did and have to go through the drama. Um, so yeah, if you watch some of the reviews online, different people who've tried this, they'll probably tell you some of the same things that I'm about to tell you, which is, hang on a second, I got some background noise here. Close that door. Okay, so they'll probably tell you some of the same things I'm about to tell you, which are, it causes the head unit to crash. There's frequent, what I can only describe as buffering in the audio, and it's just the overall quality of the audio isn't very good when it does decide to work. Sometimes the audio cuts out completely and the display will still work. But either way, no matter what, my experience was not a good one with this product or with the CarLinkit 2 from Amazon. The only difference I would say is that if you buy it off of Amazon, the CarLinkit 2, the great thing is you're dealing with Amazon for your returns and not this company, which seems to be based out of New York. I'm not New York, my bad, China. New York is what they listed as their distribution center here in the United States, and then they have another address in Lithuania, which I'll get to in just a moment. But one thing I wanted to point out here is they have a 5-star rating based on 5,643 reviews here, and what I wanted to show you is if you sort by lowest rating, right? You can sort by different things here, but I'm sorting by lowest rating. So the lowest rating possible you would think would be a 1-star. Well, the lowest rating according to this is a 3-star from a guy named Francisco in Spain. Well, I can tell you that that's BS because I gave them a 1-star rating. Where is my 1-star rating on here? It's not on here. So already you know that these guys are full of shit. Okay? So I just wanted to point that out. This is their website, CPlay2Air.com. Please do not buy anything from them. Do yourself a favor. I thought I was safe using PayPal, just in case this didn't work out. But as you'll see, I've been dealing with this for quite some time. And yeah, so I'll just let you see my email here, which I'll blank out some stuff that you don't need to see. But anyway, let's see here. The receipt for your payment. So I bought this all the way back on June 15th, it appears. And the payment for $129.95 was sent to this horrible corporation for this product. The shipment was on June 15th, and track the package, blah blah blah. So long story short, it took 16 days, I believe it was, for me to receive the product. Okay, and on their website it says 5 to 7 days that you should expect the product. So I mean, right away I wasn't really impressed with that, even before I got the product. So let's see here. Your message regarding the purchase made on July. So this is when I sent him a message because I wanted to know where my product was. Wanted to know where it was. Let's see. Let's go back. Where was I? Orders on the way. Track the package. Has been notified. Okay. Here we go. Now, correspondence. When I finally decided I'd had enough. It's terrible. But anyway, you'll see. Let's go to the beginning. Hi, I read your return policy and it has several contradictions in the description. Regardless, I'd like a full refund, including my return shipping costs with zero. What else did I write? With zero restocking fee, as I'm returning a defective product through no fault of my own. Your shipping states items will arrive in 5 to 7 business days, and yet mine arrived 16 days after the order. Again, I'd like a full and prompt refund for this horrible product you sent me. Thanks. Attached are my receipt and order number for said products. So they require that, yet it was really hard for me to find. I don't remember the exact details, but it was hard for me to find the receipt and the order number. It was crazy. So then I finally get a first email from this Roxanne. Apparently Roxanne. I'm not convinced that her name is really Roxanne, or even if it was a female that I was dealing with. Anyway, she writes, thanks for your message. We totally understand the urgency of this matter. I understand you want to return the device ASAP. Your return date isn't until July 11th. This was the 1st at that time. Would it work for you if we try to check the possible cause and attempt to fix the issue first? If not, please let me know the issue and your card details, because we will send the information to our warehouse and team for a restocking fee, blah, blah, blah. Right? So then I wrote, thanks for the mess. I wrote... right. So I wrote, return policy has several contradictions in the description. Regardless, I'd like a full refund with the return shipping costs and restocking fee. Zero restocking fee, as I'm returning a defective product and no fault of my own. Shipping states that the items will arrive in 5 to 7 business days, yet mine arrived 16 days after the order. Again, I'd like a full and prompt refund of this horrible product you sent me. Thanks. Also, I already wrote that one. Ha! Hi Roxanne, I would like a full refund. I should not have to pay a restocking fee for a defective product. I shouldn't even have to pay return shipping for a product that doesn't work and showed up 9 days late. I have a 2018 Accord and your product makes the head unit crash after a few minutes of being plugged in. It's useless. It does this every time, and yes, I check for updates. Is your car equipped with factory CarPlay? Well, duh. I mean, why would I get this product if it wasn't, right? Shipping to the U.S. takes 10 to 15 business days, so it was not late, she says. Can you send me... I just love how businesses tell you shit like this, like, you're the one that's in the wrong here. I don't think so. Can you send me a short video on what happens and blah, 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 step-by-step setup instructions, please, if you capture both CarPlay screen and the phone so we know if the adapter shows up, that'd be great. Well, obviously it shows up. It did work, right, for a minute or two before crashing. Please send a video screenshot. All this is just a huge inconvenience. Why would I want to do all that? I just want to return the damn product, as I told them. I'm like, Roxanne, your website says 5 to 7 days for shipping. When I receive it 16 days later, it's late. So yes, I was annoyed by this point. Yes, my car has factory CarPlay. Duh, why would I want this product if I didn't have factory CarPlay? As I said, why else would I order your product? 2018 Honda Accord Sport, 6.02 6-speed manual, 2.0T that comes with factory Apple CarPlay built in. The adapter shows up on the phone as a Volkswagen, which it did, with these little numbers here. Not Honda as described in the instructions. Although they could be destructions, as I just said. I did finally manage to get it to say Honda 2733, as you will see in the video, but alas, it doesn't work as advertised. It auto-connects to my phone and plays for 2 minutes, and then freezes the radio as I stated. I've attached 2 videos for your viewing pleasure. You're welcome. Really, she wasn't welcome. I didn't want to deal with it, but anyway, so let's just go ahead and play the videos. Why not? Okay, the device is plugged in to the USB port of my car. I'm in my car. Here, my phone is on. The Wi-Fi is turned on, per the instructions. Bluetooth is turned on, per the instructions. This is what the device shows up as. Volkswagen, not Honda. Okay, check it out. Read your instructions. I'm going to start the car now, and you'll see that it auto connects. Car is started. We'll watch the screen. We'll press OK. Okay, we'll just wait for it to work here. Auto connect with phone, auto connecting. It says Honda 2733, but how come it doesn't say that on my device? That's weird. See which connected devices are. So, Accord 360, that's my radar detector. Okay, finally, Honda 2733. So it does show up as a Honda. Well, what's with the Volkswagen thing? Your Volkswagen thing turned into a Honda thing. That's interesting. But my problem is, after it connects, you can play music. Okay? And this will play for about 2 minutes, and then it'll freeze up. Obviously, I can't go drive around and play this for you and show you that it freezes up. You'll have to take my word for it. But I can't really record and drive at the same time. And I'm not going to sit here all night waiting for it to happen. But now you see what happens. Yes, it does connect, but it's faulty because it doesn't stay connected and it doesn't work. I need it to work constantly. So, I would like a refund. Thank you very much, Roxanne. Hopefully this helps you. So that was the first video. Here's another video. Okay, Roxanne, you made me do it. Check it out. I'm driving here. It says I'm playing my music, but you sure can't hear it. Here, let me turn up the volume for you. Oh, volume almost 30. And still nothing. What good is CarPlay if I can't listen to my music? This is what I'm talking about. Now, the other thing it does is completely freeze up. So I haven't had a chance to give you an instance of that, but you'll have to take my word for it. As I said, I don't have all night to fucking film this for you. Pardon my French. It's very frustrating. You're welcome for the video. Now I would like my refund processed promptly. Thanks. So as you could hear, I was a little annoyed with her by this point. Her, him, whoever I was dealing with. And I don't even know who I was dealing with. Was it someone from China? Was it someone from New York? Was it someone from Lithuania? I mean, who knows? It's just crazy. So finally, let's see. It was after that day, that final email. Well, here's another one. She sent me instructions on how to do everything, and I did and followed the instructions, and I believe this was this was the first video we just watched. And then I escalated it, it looks like on the 4th, with PayPal, just to hopefully get an end to this, right? Well, that's not exactly what happened, not at all. Let's see here. Where's the email from them? They finally, after I escalated it, they sent me an email to finally return the product, right? So let's see what it says here for their email. It says returning the product. Right here. It's a downside that you need to return the item. Kindly return it before July 11th, 2021. This was on July 5th. Apparently. Okay. Here are some important reminders when you return. Okay, so July 5th at 11:43 p.m. they sent me this, okay? But I'm supposed to have this returned to them by July 11th, 2021, right? And then if you come down here, here's the address they want me to return it to. Room 2101, Huamo Dasha Tooth Building, Wenchang Road, Huangcheng, Huizhou City, Guangdong Province, China. Okay? Do you think I could have returned this item from July 5th and have them receive it by July 11th to this address in China? I don't think that that's possible. I don't think that it's likely. Not without a prohibitive expense on my part, a serious cost to expedite the shipping back to them, which would in effect make it nonsensical to even return the item, because it would cost me more in shipping than the product cost in the first place. Now, I think that they were banking on this so that I wouldn't return the product. You know, obviously, because the odds were stacked against me. One, I couldn't get it to them in time, and even if I could, the cost is just, it was prohibitively expensive. So what do I do? You know, so I escalated it with the resolution center, right, at PayPal. Here's what they had to say. Here was what I wrote with PayPal, and I provided screenshots for my receipts and everything here, as you can see. But yeah, the item received does not work as described. Seller says that this is interesting too. Seller's website says they will charge a $25 restocking fee in addition to deducting the return shipping costs from an approved refund, even though they also state you are responsible for your own return shipping. So just to be clear, the seller is saying if you don't like our product, you can send it back at your expense, and then they will also deduct the return shipping costs that you already paid to ship back to them from your refund. So you're paying the return shipping, plus they're going to gank you for return shipping again from your refund? Go ahead and read this on their website, in their return policy. I guarantee you it's there, and it's hilarious and maddening at the same time. Anyway, and also charge a restocking fee. Yeah, that's right. $25 within 15 days of receipt of delivery or beyond 15 days. It does say within 15 days because you have to have it returned to them within 15 days. But it also says or beyond 15 days. It does say if it's after 15 days. So it's really up to them. The implication is it's up to them if they want to accept your return. Not just the condition, but the timing of said return, right? It's like completely up to them in the verbiage. I have included a link to the returns page of their website for your review and or entertainment, which I didn't on this one. You'll see I did on the next little message I sent to them. Shipping said 5 to 7 business days. The shipment literally took 16 days to land on my doorstep. Is this a convenient coincidence? And what I mean by that is, just how long it took, 16 days, but you have to return it back to them in 15 days if you don't like it. So if it took 16 days for it to arrive to me, how long is it going to take to return it to them, right? So again, the odds are stacked against you. So now I'm not eligible for my refund? This is ridiculous, and at the very least sounds a bit shady and unprofessional. I mean, you think? I'd like a full refund and the seller to pay the return shipping for wasting my time on an inferior product that does not work as described. I think that's reasonable, right? So then July 24th, I went further. So this was July 1st, I guess, when I initially started this, okay? July 4th, long story short, I've been in contact with the seller repeatedly, which was true. I mean, I had, 7 emails between me and Roxanne. The only one to respond with emails in regards to trying to diagnose the problem with their faulty product. I'm done diagnosing anything to do with it. And that's true. I told them I wanted a refund from the get. I didn't want to diagnose it. I provided video evidence and followed through with any and all instructions. Now I would like my money back in full for my time wasted on this inferior product. Again, their website states that they allow returns, so why not assist me with my return, as that's what I'm interested in. Their website has a lot of contradictory information regarding returns, but don't take my word for it. Have a read for yourself. And here literally is the link for their returns page, okay? Go ahead and read that if you guys want to, some real entertainment here, or I could maybe even show it on this video. Please help me. All I want is my money back at this point. I'm desperate, right? It's only 130 bucks, but it's the principle now. You know, I am so done with this product. Thank you in advance for any assistance you can provide to me. Also, if there's anything you need from me, just ask. And I give them my phone number as if they didn't have it already. Now, this is what they wrote, because I've been dealing with them, because it says they always have this link here too. Oh, you can cancel your case, make our job easy. Anyway, so you can't get a hold of a person at PayPal. So what you got to do is go through their messenger, or sometimes you can find a phone number. But anyway, I just chose to use their messenger, and this is what they had to say. I'm contacting you in regards to this case. My issue is as follows. I want to return the item and send the package. It looks like I'm retarded and don't know how to type, but I assure you it's their system, not mine. I was pressing the keys on the keyboard. I don't know why. E didn't work here, and you'll see a few other typos. I want to return the item and send the package to Lithuania, because I'll show you the address if I can. But the shipper, UPS, in this case, I did go to UPS. They informed me that it isn't possible with the information provided, right? So this address was like not valid, like it didn't have enough information, specifically a phone number they needed as well. And he said the address isn't valid. In the instructions, I was told to send the item back to the given address, and no phone number was given. The first email they sent me in regards to return was an address in China, which you saw in my email, with only 3 days before the deadline. So technically I think it was like 5 or 6, but either way, to receive my refund, how would that even be possible? I'm saying, how is it possible if I'm sending it all the way back to China to 5 or 6 days? Now I can't get my refund until they receive their worthless product back. What's stopping them from saying they never received it? I mean, that's a good point, right? They could just say that they never received it. And I even tried to, I did eventually send the product back. I sent it back today, right? And the gentleman informed me there was no way for me to verify other than a tracking number if they actually received it, and I wasn't able to get signature confirmation that the delivery was made. Not only that, it will take 3 months to get there, because I shipped it by boat via USPS, United States Postal Service, because it was the cheapest way. It was $20 to do, right? But if I wanted delivery confirmation, right, like a guaranteed date that it would show up, it was $180 to ship this horrible product to Lithuania, right? Okay. So I just wrote back to him. I'm like, hey, can I get a real address and phone number so I can return the product? Why should I have to return the product at my expense? This is their response. Hello, thank you for contacting PayPal messaging. My name is Joanne. The merchant has already responded to the issue and has advised that the return information they provided should work. Would there be any chance that you could just use another courier to send the item back? Which I did do. I went to another courier. But anyway, feel free to reply whenever you're ready, and we'll reply as soon as we can. And I wrote back, in quotes, should work. And so if it doesn't, who pays for that? Obviously, it falls on me once again. And I said, again, why is this so difficult? Can the seller not provide the required phone number that it takes to ship something international? Why is the burden only on me, the consumer? I should get my refund as soon as the tracking number is provided, not when the seller receives the product. Also, this should not be at my expense. I'm just curious, Joanne, that was his name, or her, if I were your mother, would you send me the same dismissive reply that you sent to me? PayPal is presenting a strong case for me to never use their services again. And I mean, I know they don't give a shit, but hey, I mean, it's true. They suck. Hi, John. Okay, so this person was a little nicer. I can understand how it would be. It sounds like from India. Rest assured, you will get a refund once the merchandise is returned to them. There won't be any deductions for sure. PayPal will refund you the money, not the merchant. Okay, this will be in 3 months from now when they receive it, because that's how long it's going to take to get to them. Once you return the item, please help us with the tracking number so that we can work accordingly. I did do that, and I tried to upload the tracking number, as you'll see, and I tried to provide a picture of the receipt as well, just to prove that it was in fact a tracking number, and I did pay for it, and it would not accept it. So the picture wouldn't accept on their website, and I had to do it like 15 times for it to finally accept the tracking number. I don't know what powers of the universe are working against me. But anyway, this person says, I will issue a voucher to you which can be used for online purchases. The voucher amount will be in the return shipment charge. So that's good. At least they're, this way you will not lose even a penny. I appreciate that. Again, sounds very, very much like a person from India. Just the way it reads, it's funny. Hope this is helpful. Please let me know the amount after you return the item to the seller and help us with the tracking number, which I did do. Again, thank you for contacting PayPal and being a valued customer. You may close the conversation, blah, blah, blah. So finally, I sent them the tracking number here because their link wasn't working on the Resolution Center. And I wrote, hey, this is the tracking number for USPS. Your website isn't working. In order for me to submit the details, so I'll provide them here. The return shipping amount was $20.82. I tried to upload an image of the receipt, and again, your website isn't allowing me to do so. Yes, it was correctly formatted in JPEG less than 3 megabytes. They accept up to 10 megabytes. And as you can see right here, the upload failed. Please try uploading your file again. So there's that. So that's all the headache I've been dealing with this. I mean, step by step. You escalated to PayPal on July 4th. Actually, it was the 1st, but okay, so the 4th. They received the seller's information, so this is when the assholes responded and said that they offered a return. This is where I had to authorize provide them with tracking information, which is today's the 24th. That's when I finally got a tracking number and was able to finally ship this. And I still don't even know if they're going to get it. Like, there's no way for me to guarantee it without spending a small fortune. And it costs prohibitive. Why would I do that? It wouldn't make any sense. So now they're contacting the seller for more info, so letting them know that I submitted the tracking information. So they're estimating this to be closed at July 31st. Yeah, right. If it's going to take 3 months for them to get, then it's going to be 3 months from now, not July 31st. I really wish that was the case. But it's the principle of the thing. Why should they be able to keep my $129.95 if the product is inferior, not as described? They're jacking people here, and they're making it sound like people love their product with their, over 5,000 reviews that are 5-star average. Give me a break. I sent them a picture of me with a thumbs down holding their product up and a 1-star review. Where's the 1-star review? It's not here. These guys are full of shit. They're crooks. And they want you to send stuff to Lithuania and China just to be as inconvenient as possible when I know damn well they have a distribution center here in Rochester, New York, because that's where my product supposedly came from, even though it took 16 days to get here. Anyway, you've been warned. Don't buy the CPlay2Air. You will be sorry. It's not going to work for you. You will have wasted $130 of your hard-earned cash. I'm just here to save you the heartache, and this video was well worth it to me to make, even though it's very boring and it's just me talking and bitching the whole time. But you know what? You needed to know this. I thought it was very important, so I made it. Hopefully you guys like this video or like any of my material. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I really appreciate it, and thanks. See you in the next video.